Moms
And I'm Moms Casey. And welcome to the Three Momsketeers podcast.
Together we'll chat about health,
food, and all the fun stuff we're loving right now.
So grab your favorite drink
and join the conversation. Mamski, ay, bato. Pick! Thank you, Pag private kasi, I think it comes with prestige, right? Parang sa atin, alam natin kapag yung mga bata nag-aral into private school, for sure, mas iba yung tingin ng tao sa kanila.
Sa companies din mismo, yung mga employers, namimili din ng, parang may ganun na na perception na namimili sila ng school, na kung saan nag-graduate yung bata, parang mas may preference sila.
Feeling ko dito, kung public ka at nasa maganda kang area, feeling ko makukuha mo din yung same level of benefit kung nasa private ka. Kasi nga,
hindi definition ng success ng isang bata kung galing siya sa private or public, basically.
One of us now with the Three Momsketeers.
Natin is about education again. So ano ba yung ideal education na preferred natin para sa mga anak natin? Should we go for private school or public school? Ano yung mga advantages ng mga bata going into public or going into and advantages ng going into private, and why there is so much hype sa mga parents na alam mo yun, kahit na financially they're not coping enough or hindi talaga kaya, they still try na ma-private yung mga anak nila. Who wants to go first?
Wala talaga may gusto sumagot.
Sige, ganun. Ako na lang. Okay, so private.
Bato topic tayo, bato topic.
Bato! Okay, go! Let's do this!
Okay.
Asa ka, Mamski? Okay, bato! Pick! Thank you,
Pare-pareho.
Okay, sige. Define natin. Private versus public schools. And also, even yung sa city, di ba? Kung sa probinsya na private school or sa Manila na private school. Ano ba? Pag private kasi, I think it comes with prestige, right? Parang sa atin, alam natin kapag yung mga bata nag-aral into private school, for sure, mas iba yung tingin ng tao sa kanila. It's not just the educational level. Kasi for sure sa public, kahit public school in, say, elementary level pa lang. Kasi ako graduate naman ako ng public school, mababang paaralan, ng something. So, ako that time, hindi ko nakita yun na disadvantage. Pero sa iba na naging classmates ko from nung nag-shift na ako into high school, parang medyo na-feel ko merong odd impression na you're from the province and you're from private school. So, parang ang impression nila sa'yo, hindi ka lang probinsyana, hindi ka lang parang mababa ka in a way. Na, although later on, you can show na it's not where you from. It's like how you perform during your education degree. Lumalayo na ako sa topics. So yes,
Same
sa
ba yun,
parents,
Moski?
hindi ba kasi yung factor, right? Nakikita nila na kapag kayong anak nila nag-aaral into private, in a way, hindi rin sila ma-judge. Tingin ko isang factor yun kung bakit ang parents gusto nila kahit na financially mahirap, alam nila hindi nila kaya papasukan yung mga anak nila into private school. Preferred pa rin nila for them to go to public. Kasi merong respect na makukuha yung anak nila later on. Aside from, they think na educational level, mas maayos yung sistema sa private compared sa public. So, what's your thought on that one?
Dito sa Philippines, parang totoo yung sinasabi mo, Mamski M. Pero tama ba yung yung understanding ko na hindi naman the same yun all across other countries then, like sa Australia at sa US? Ganon din ba? Mas better ba lagi ang private sa public?
Not really here. Dito, ang yung anak kong bunso, nag-private sila, nag-public sila, elementary, and then ngayon, preferred lang kasi namin na mag-Catholic school sila just because of other factors, not because of like education system na better yung, so kung education system, I think I trust both systems, private or public, parehong may maa-achieve yung dalawa kahit saan sila mag-aral. That's what I've seen here. Hindi definition ng success ng isang bata kung galing siya sa private or public, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Which is
Oo.
maganda yun, di ba? Kasi I think the reason why hindi ko mahirap din mag-speak on behalf of every single parent who decides to um parang go beyond yung the limit of their budget para maging private yung kids nila kasi iba-iba yung situation at saka iba-iba rin yung experiences ng bawat families like us din. Siguro yung sa mga experience ko dito na mga kilala ko, like yung mga relatives, 'di ba? Talagang meron pa rin, nag-i-exist pa rin yung yung ganyang perception na kapag mas private, mas better. Kasi nga siguro ito something din na din, perception ko lang din, hindi natin sure kung nag-a-apply pa sa karamihan ngayon ng companies. Kasi sa companies din mismo, yung mga employers, namimili din ng, parang may ganun na na perception na namimili sila ng school, na kung saan nag-graduate yung bata, parang mas may preference sila. Kasi may image ng, parang may maganda ng image yung specific school na prefer nila or whatever other factors that they have. Pero may ganun kasi as an employee, parang pag ikaw nag-a-apply and you're one among the hundreds of the options and ang napipili is laging yung mas magandang school, yung mas mataas na school, mas mahal na school, parang maisip mo na, ay, okay, so may impact na yung school. Does that necessarily mean na mas maganda yung level of education nila? We're not sure din. Kasi sa Department of Education, yung curriculum naman, standard naman siya, di ba? Parang pare-pareho naman ang sinusunod yung bawat schools to be able to meet the compliance requirements ng DepEd. Pero I think yun, maraming factors that has happened in the past that makes parents think na if you're gonna be in a private school or if you're gonna be in a like even the top 3 schools here, like LaSalle, yung that we all know, na hindi naman tayo graduate dun, di ba? So, pero alam natin yung mga top schools na yan, na alam natin na kapag nandun na sila, parang ang dali nilang makakuha ng job. Yung parang ganon. So, I think that's one of the reasons why, para lang masecure lang nila na mas maganda yung job na makukuha nung anak nila pagdating ng panahon. Yung in terms naman kung mas maganda, sadly kasi nga sa Philippines, like unlike sa Australia and then sa US, na masasabi nila natin na competitive din yung public, if not better pa nga, di ba? Usually yung mga public organizations and schools versus the private. Dito kasi nga lack of budget, yung mga ganyan na mga political issues natin sa government, yun, parang mas nasa-sacrifice yung quality ng education sa mga bata, which is something na dapat talaga pagtuunan ng pansin ngayon ng government natin. Kasi kulang sa facilities, yung mga ganon, yung ratio ng students versus the teachers, yung lahat ng mga factors na yun. Kaya pag minsan ako, I still would prefer my child to be enrolled in a private school. They are in a private school. And ang reason ko nga dun is because of the facilities, 'di ba? Kasi may access sila sa yung mga books nila, hindi shared, 'di ba? Yung mga ganon. And also, syempre, yung sa school mismo sa loob, computers, ayun, accessible lahat sa kanila. And yun na, masasabi nga natin na mas maganda yung quality ng education kasi masutok sila. Like sa students ko ngayon, sa mga kids ko ngayon, ang ratio ng teacher versus kids in a class would be like two teachers. So there's one primary and then may co-teacher yon in the class. And then meron siyang 20, at the most 20-25 maximum lang yung children yung class dun sa anong yon. So subject na yon, for example. So hindi kagaya sa public na in my experience ako mismo, naka-experience ako na parang 50 kami, over 50, tapos isang teacher lang sa isang classroom. So yung mga ganong factors, kaya minsan hindi na natin talaga masisisi yung mga parents kung bakit nag-extra mile in terms of education, kahit na at the end of the day, ako personally, naniniwala pa rin ako na dapat hindi yun ang magdidictate ng future nila. Parang it depends really on the child pa rin. Ayun, yun lang sa akin.
Sa akin naman, siguro, ang topic natin right about this education, everything cost. So, magpapasukan. Dito, kasi syempre hindi naman ako dito lumaki. So, hindi ko rin masabi talaga kung maganda ba talaga ang private based versus public. Pero, I asked my husband's opinion. And he said naman talaga na, I think kind of similar. If public, there's also different connotation, and there's private school different connotation. So parang meron kang identity na pag sinabi kang private, yun nga medyo high-end, lalo na kasi ang private school dito ay sobrang mahal. Parang, ewan ko, nagtanong kami dati, medyo malaki ang gastos, monthly pa lang ha, na gastos pag private. Pero masasabi ko kasi yung anak ko ngayon ay nasa public school. Naniniwala naman ako na parang competitive yung education na pinaprovide dito, whether public or private, or kahit public ka pa. Like I'm with you, Momski C. Naniniwala na naririnig ko lang ha, again, kasi hindi naman ako di ko naman talaga naranasan yung education system. Yung anak ko yung nagsasabi na okay naman lahat, even teachers, the way kami mag-communicate, the way sa experience namin sa kanya, mukhang okay naman. Meron kasi ditong parang sectioning. Di ba parang tayo sa probinsya, may province na school, tapos parang ikukumpara mo siya sa Manila na public school, parang may difference. Tapos kung private school sa probinsya, ikukumpara mo siya sa private school sa Manila, may difference pa rin, 'di ba? So parang dito naman by merong sectioning parang by district. Actually normally kapag naghahanap ka ng bahay, number 1 na tinatanong kung meron kang anak, anong district, maganda ba ang school district na papasukan ng anak ko? Kasi usually, dito may mga gentrification na parang, kunyari kung yung mga area na medyo nakakaangat sa buhay, syempre mas malaki yung tax nila, mas malaki yung budget na napupunta dun sa school district nila. So, feeling ko dito, kung public ka at nasa maganda kang area, feeling ko makukuha mo din yung same level of benefit kung nasa private ka. Kasi nga, depende sa area. Usually naman, kung medyo nasa low income area ka, again, magbe-base kasi, meron kasi dito yung funding nila, usually comes sa taxpayer. Hindi kagaya sa atin, di ba, medyo spread out. Tapos, para meron tayong national government, Department of Education na nagbabudget ng ano natin. Dito kasi medyo may funding based on sa tax area mo. So, kung dito kang district, tas malayaman kay lahat, syempre malami kayong budget, makakapagpatayo kayo makakabili kayo makakapag-provide kayo ng laptop for every for every student. Kung nasa low income ka naman, yun, mag-struggle din. Kasi syempre, kung maliit lang ang budget nyo, maliit lang ang taxpayer, maliit lang ang binabayaran na tax ng mga taxpayer, maliit lang din ang budget ng education nila. So, doon nagkakatalo. Sa feeling ko, nagkakatalo sa level ng district dito sa US. Pero kung sa Pilipinas naman, yung i-share ko lang, nakwento lang sa akin to ng tatay ko, parang medyo na ano rin sa mindset ko kasi parang medyo pumasok na rin sa isip ko na, kasi ako kami magkakapatid, public, elementary, and high school. Parang naniniwala yung parent ko na, o yung tatay ko specifically na, kung gagastosan kita, mas magandang gastusan na lang kita sa college. Kasi, yun nga, yung point mo, Momski C, na most employers, they look for certain schools, like kung mag-hire sila, di ba? Mas may edge ka kung graduate ka, let's say, nung top 3 schools, graduate ka ng LaSalle or Ateneo. Pero hindi ko rin masasabi na public versus private kasi ang UP, hindi naman siya considered na fully private, di ba? Or even PUP na, sorry, nagkukot ako ng mga universities, pero di ba hindi naman sila private school? Pero nagpo-produce sila ng quality students. And we know naman na for those schools, they have a very, how you say it lang yung exam, di ba? Meron silang mga examination na limited lang talaga yung makakapasok based talaga sa qualifications mo. So, doon pa lang, hindi ko rin masabi na mas magaling ang public or mas magaling ang private or mas magaling ang public. Kasi depende pa rin kung saan private school ka pumasok. Di mo rin masabi kasi may mga private school naman na yung, for the money lang, for the profit. Right? So, naniwala kasi yung tatay ko na may mga nakita kasi siya, like yung for example nga sinasabi mo, Ma'am Kisina, minsan yung parents nagagastos sila beyond their means just because they wanted to provide good education. But sometimes it's not only they wanted to good education but they also wanted to look good on themselves na kaya kong paaralin ng anak ko sa private. Kahit na ikaw hirap ka na kahit minsan di na kaya ng budget mo. Or yun nga, minsan yung sinasabi mo na ipapangutang mo pa.
Yeah.
So, siguro kung i-compare ko yung public sa Manila versus public sa probinsya, hindi ako makakasagot about sa province kasi hindi ko siya na-experience. Pero based on my experience sa, Manila area, feeling ko nakakasabay naman siya sa education ng private. Pero hindi ko rin naranasan mag-private school ng elementary at high school, only on college. So parang, ang ano kasi, di ba, magbebase tayo sa experience natin. Pero ngayon, sa mga anak natin, ano ba ang gusto natin? Kung yung kaya ba natin o yung nakikita natin na maganda para sa anak natin? Kasi minsan, nakita ko din dito about kids. When I was trying to enroll my son at a kinder or ano ba yung parang daycare, they already told me na based on our assessment, parang mas mag-progress, mas maganda ang magiging growth ng anak mo kung ipapasok mo siya sa Montessori. Ako naman, bilang hindi masyadong alam, simula kong alam sa ganyan. Sabi ko, ano ba difference ng Montessori sa regular daycare, sa public school and everything? May mga sinabi sila na differences na parang pag Montessori yata, mas focus, parang mas ma-hone yung skills, mas lesser ang yun nga, ratio, children to the teacher ratio. Mas meron silang mga dide-develop na kasi depende sa skills ng anak mo, parang ganyan. So naisip ko na, okay, so kaya pala may mga iba't ibang klase ng school, may mga naririnig tayo Montessori, di ba? So feeling ko, kung ka-afford naman ng parents, maybe look beyond just private versus public. I think look at your children's needs. Kasi kung, like you said, Mamski, may mga special education, magastos yan. So kung kaya naman, di ba, why not provide that specific education na mag-fit dun sa needs ng anak mo? Not just because you're looking for private or public school. The other thing is, na-realize ko lang, syempre now that we're working, now I also think na bakit importante sa parents na maipadala yung anak nila sa private school kasi sa connotation. Ewan ko, sa mga napapanood kong drama, syempre, di ba, when you go to private school, you're thinking na the kids that goes there are also like they're
Well-rounded.
na parang hindi lang well-rounded, parang meron silang money, may kaya sila. So you wanna associate your kids to the people na you think kapareho mo. Tapos feeling ko naman yung sa mga billionaire schools, syempre they wanted to send their kids because not only for the education itself but for relationships. Because syempre connections. Yeah, connections. Right away, if you know the children of, let's say, prominent family goes here and another person's, another family, prominent family goes here, they can already build connection. They could be friends.
Yes.
In the long term, once they become CEO of their own company, they can work together because they have relationships. So,
Yes.
feeling ko din, yun lang din yung nagtitrigger minsan na, kaya maganda ring ipadala yung anak ko sa ganito. Yung feeling ko now as a parent, syempre you wanted them to be exposed to the people that you want them to be. Like, if you want them to, like what Momski M said, there are reasons why you want to send your school to private school, maybe like for religion purposes, or you want them to develop certain relationships or, a character. So, ako din siguro, gusto ko, ipadala ko din yung anak ko doon kasi gusto ko ma-involve siya sa ganong klaseng education. So, yun lang, parang ang dami ko na nasabi, but I think hindi talaga masabi na, hindi talaga ako hindi ko rin masasabi na maganda or pangit ang public or maganda or pangit ang private. I think it should be based on your children's needs. Or at the same time, like maybe, kung gusto mo rin talaga i-boost ang ego mo, but again, you should also look at your means. Huwag naman sana na ipangutang mo, ibenta mo lahat ng ari-arian mo. Because at the end of the day, kailangan mo rin i-consult yung anak mo kung ano ba talaga kung saan siya mag-e-enjoy. Diba?
Yeah.
Let them enjoy schooling.
Yeah.
Perfect! O, diba? Very insightful topic again today. So, to wrap it up, mga momskis, listen. Although we know we want the best for all our kids, but what's sustainable for us? It's not worth it going to private school if you're going to live paycheck to paycheck. The best school for your child isn't always the most expensive one, sabi nga nila. It's the one you can afford without sacrificing the peace at home. So, ano yung peace at home? What's your priorities at home? Sabi nga ni Momski, it's whatever you choose, public or private, but then you have to be mindful and choose it with love, with intention, and financial wisdom. Because a child who feels supported will always have the best chance to succeed. It's not where they graduated, but how you have supported them and how they have reached their goals. Thank you, mga momski. Sana nakatulong kami today. Cheers!
Thank you.
Thank you.
That ends our episode today. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Stay cool, stay kind, and we'll catch you next time.
And remember, it's all just our opinion. No bashing, just hashing.
Huwag kalimutang i-follow, mag-subscribe for more upcoming episodes at i-share ito sa kapwa momskis na kailangan ng good vibes.
You can also find the Three Musketeers on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Spotify.